A wealthy native doctor in Enugu State, Nigeria, allegedly buried multiple victims under the floor of his mansion for ritual purposes, following a dramatic raid and rescue operation. Fresh confessions from his accomplices and lucky escapee had shed more light on the horrifying practices carried out within his residence, and also more details about his occult group called the White Club Kingdom Progress. This heinous act came to light after kidnapping a young girl on Monday, 26 May 2025. According to her, she was on her way to the farm with her father when two men riding a motorcycle stopped nearby. Pretending their bike had developed a fault, one of them approached her father requesting for his cutlass to help fix the issues. Then the men asked for assistance in pushing the bike. During the act, one of them suddenly grabbed the girl, jumped on the motorcycle with his accomplice, and then drove away. The girl's father raised an alarm, prompting the local vigilante to begin his search. Unfortunately, the kidnappers had already taken the girl to Umumba, a remote area in the Ezeani local government area of Enugu State, Nigeria. However, they dug a pit near the native doctor's mansion and placed the girl inside. Her screams for help eventually attracted villagers and the vigilante team to the area. When the vigilantes group arrived at the residence, they were denied entry by a man claiming to be a security guard. He was later identified as one of Ezeani's occult members who turned into an errand boy. His suspicious behavior forced the vigilantes to overpower him and storm the residence. Inside, they rescued the kidnapped girl, but what they discovered next was far more horrifying. A search of the residence revealed human remains buried inside a soakaway that formed parts of the building's foundation. Among the victims were men, children, and a pregnant woman. While the initial report mentioned 5 victims, confessions from Ezeani's aides suggest there could be more victims yet to be discovered. Several of Ezeani's aides were arrested during the raid. One of them confessed to being introduced to the occult group known as the White Club Kingdom Progress by a friend. He was told it was a football club that could transform his life after paying the sum of 250,000 naira. He quickly discovered the truth. The so-called football club was an occult group where people were kidnapped and used for rituals. However, when he tried to leave, Ezeani demanded 1 million naira along with a cow and 2 goats. The native doctor warned that any attempt to exit the group without meeting these demands would result in death. The suspect was given another option to recruit 3 or 4 members so that their registration fees could minimize his penalties. He eventually recruited 2 people, including his girlfriend. However, he claimed that the victims were tied up and placed in a pit. They were covered with cement and left there until they died. Just as he was about to complete his recruitment quote, Ezeani requested a virgin girl. That was when they went searching and found the girl on the road with her father. The suspect revealed that the group had over 15 members. Most of them were recruited through referrals, a sinister network driven by fear and desperation. Another man arrested during the raid confessed he came to Ezeani seeking rituals to make his business prosperous. He said Ezeani had already performed most of the rituals and he was only waiting to complete the final, known to be the water sacrifice. During his stay, Ezeani turned him into a security guard, instructing him to keep people away from the property. He claimed to be unaware of the murders but admitted knowing 2 of Ezeani's key accomplices. Following the revelations, Ezeani managed to escape the residence before authorities arrived. However, he was later apprehended by the Nigerian immigration officers while trying to leave the country through a land bordering to a neighboring country. I will keep you updated as new updates come in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. Stay safe, stay alert.